Okay, we're going to be continuing with the playtesting of Good Morning Phobos. This is going to be the map 14. I forgot what the name of this map was, but it's a big one, about 300 enemies. Hot start. I have to admit that I played this map, so this is not really a blind playthrough. And the reason for that is I was away from my microphone for a bit and I could only play Doom and not really record it, so I decided why not just play these maps in advance a bit. Let me just adjust the audio a bit, it's a bit too loud. I couldn't really hear myself talk. So this map uses TNT music, I can notice that. I mean, I noticed that before as well, but when I first played it, but I didn't pay... Oh, excuse me. Forgot about those chain gunners. So yeah, this... Oh! Well, never mind. I forgot how... I forgot about those Keka demons. No matter, I died relatively early on, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, a lot of hit scanners on this map. I think probably 2/3 of all enemies in this map are hit scanners. Something I don't like, again, these medikits just kind of standing in the middle of the path. So if you got like 99% health, is I mean, you can go around them, but you could accidentally pick them up. Now what I wanna do here is I wanna get rid of these chain gunners. I think I'm gonna try to force some infighting. It seems like all of the chain gunners are dead pretty much, so I'm gonna try to get the Arachnotron to hit some Keka demons. Doesn't seem like it's working. I need to get the Keka demons to be a bit low, to lower themselves, which means I need to hug them. Okay. Okay, nice. Keka demon hit the Arachnotron. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanna conserve some ammunition. At least in these early stages, it's a bit tricky. You need to be a bit frugal, but later on, you're going to have plenty of ammunition. I do like this map. One of the reasons is because it's a bit easier than the previous map. Previous map is kind of brutal, map 13. And I'm just really grateful to have a bit of an easy going map. And also, I like mowing down hit scanners. It feels good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, excuse me, I said 300, it has almost 450 enemies. This is the first room where we have to go, I think, to pick up the red key. I should probably be using the chain gun here because almost all of the enemies in here are just hit scanners. I wish I had the rocket launcher at this point. Well, super shotgun is good enough as well. This map does have a strong TNT vibe with all these hit scanners just holding down the left mouse button on the chain gun. Reminds me of the... just like another one of the maps in this map set, reminds me of the Stronghold, map 09 from TNT, except... or was it map 10, I'm not sure. The one with the highest enemy count in any commercially released Doom game. You might notice that one of these panels is not like the others. All of these are pretty much the same except this one. And you might notice this wall, which is slightly differently colored. You don't open it by pressing on these panels. You need to press on the well, the keypad in front. I'm not going to pick up that because I think there's a berserk pack somewhere in the map later on. But you're not gonna be punching much in this world, and there's also in this map, I mean, there's also no need to because you just get all of the ammunition. I'm gonna open this door and just leave. Okay, and I think we can just do this. The monsters can't actually open the door, so we can just kind of make them infight. We can also just pick up the red key. Nothing's gonna happen. Oh! Enemy managed to get through the door. Seems like I'm gonna have to use some ammunition. Now the biggest danger here are the chain gunners, so if they manage to get through the door, just kill them immediately. I'm gonna use the chain gun here. Okay. There's nothing in these cubbies, I checked. No secrets. And now we can use the red key to open the red door. And here you get a sneak peek into what's awaiting you behind the yellow key door. A lot of revenants. Okay, red key door. I know we passed it, I was just kind of checking to see. I forgot about this, but climbing over these blue things actually opens up these Recnotrons. And I'm kind of low on shotgun shells. Hopefully these... it's gonna be some shotgun shells in here, because I don't wanna take on all these enemies just with the chain gun. I have the plasma gun, but... oh, there's a secret. Oh, with the rocket launcher. I did not know about this secret. I just kind of pressed on a random wall. That's gonna help. There's some enemies here. And we can use our rocket launcher on them. And I just mop them up with the super shotgun. This map, the reason why it's kind of... Well, it's not kind of easy. It's easy, really, compared to the previous ones. Is twofold. One, unlike many other maps in this world, you get a lot of ammunition. Just tons of ammunition. I mean, I have 200 plasma and I haven't even dipped into the supply. I should probably use some. And you get tons of space. Space is really what makes this map a lot easier. Now this is a trap, as you might guess, but I'm not sure what triggers it. Pressing on this? Yes. Okay. So what I like to do here is just make them infight. These Mancubi and Revenants. Oh, this is dumb. I mean, it's literally a stage set up for infighting. Come on. I wonder if I can make... Ah! Come on, fight! Okay. Ah, it seems like the Revenants won in the end, but just barely. They had a small amount of health in the end. There's some shells and a mega armor, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna use some plasma here. This switch gives us the blue key, and it's not trapped actually, so that's nice. And if you don't have enough health, you can just press this wall and get yourself a megasphere and some cell ammunition as well. Okay, now we have the blue key. Oh yeah, after you pick up the blue key, there's going to be a ton of enemies here, but you can just do the good old open the door, have the enemies fight each other. So let's see, 180 enemies. Let's see how many you can kill with the infighting. I can just hear some ferocious hit scanning, so I think it's chain gunners, hell knights, revenants obviously, And some demons. 200. I think there's at least 50 enemies in front of this door. That's the problem in this map, actually. As much as I said that the map, I kind of appreciate the map for being a bit easier. It's easy in a way that kind of feels a bit cheap. You can cheese a lot of fights in that there's a huge ambush or something, and you can literally just walk to the door and then camp the door. It's easy in the sense that the fights are quite cheesable. So that's about 20 enemies killed. 30, I mean. I have 300 cells, I should probably just use the plasma gun and be done with it. Look, just gonna use the rocket launcher on these guys. There we go. That's all of them dead. Oh, except one guy. Now it's all of them dead. We started at 180, so yeah, this was about 50 enemies in front of this door. As I said, it's quite campable. Blue key, blue door, somewhere here. Okay. Pressing this button lowers the teleporter. I didn't want to get into the teleporter quite yet. I slid downstairs. I didn't actually want to get into the teleporter. But yeah, even if you do, it's not too bad. Just some specters and chain gunners. Okay. And the purpose of this room is basically to give you a backpack and the rocket launcher and the plasma rifle. I'm not really going to... Well, I wanted to say you're not really going to need them, but... I'm not sure, where did we get... Oh yeah, we got the plasma rifle in the secret, okay. So that's how you get the plasma rifle the legit way. And the rocket launcher for that matter, actually, because we also got the rocket launcher in a secret. Okay, I think that's all the enemies in this room. Now this room is interesting. It's quite dark. So I like to use the plasma rifle in here. And of course, because it's a dark room, you can expect specters in here. Actually, I like to use the plasma rifle only in the very dire circumstances. I think I'm gonna have to use it though. Yeah, I'm kind of lacking the super shotgun ammunition. I'm gonna leave that mega armor for later. Maybe I oversold the darkness in this room. It's not that dark. Oh! I thought they went a bit further left. So I was a bit surprised when I saw them emerge around the corner, which really I shouldn't have been. Is this a secret? Yeah? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a secret in here. I did know. I did discover it before the first time I played this as well. Kind of makes this room a bit, you know, lose its point. I suppose you could. I suppose it's like a spiritual successor to that. Nothing behind me. Okay. Spiritual successor to that. To that dark maze in E2, E1 M2, except harder. Ooh, there's a archvile. Forgot about that. But you have the plasma rifle, and failing that, you have the rocket launcher. And you have tons of space to backtrack, so nothing should be a problem. Might seem like I'm dissing on this map because it's easy, but again, I like this. I like this. Not all maps need to be balls hard. This is just, you know. This is just casual. This is just oh, the Spectre went to the teleporter. This is just fun casual. Let me just go to the teleporter and find these. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Where are you? Okay. Holy shit. This is just casual fun. Shooting demons. Nothing wrong with that. Yellow key. We can finally go through the yellow door. And here you will again see how easily cheesable these maps fights are. There's a megasphere if you need it. You won't really need it. But yeah, you can just open this door. And then do this. Oh, there's a archvile in here. Forgot about that. So we're going to be firing rockets in here until the archvile dies. Okay. As you may have noticed, this door can be opened, and there's huge doors here and the button at the end of the corridor, so we press the button and just make a mad dash for the door. And pretty much we just repeat the old song and dance. 352, so let's see how many enemies will just kill themselves. It's not the most exciting, but it works. Oh, unless an enemy decides to come through. Which they do sometimes. Because it's a fast door and smaller enemies can kind of force their way through sometimes. This is too slow. I'm just gonna use the rocket launcher. We got a lot of rockets, so why not? Okay. There's still more enemies in here. Not all enemies. Some enemies are flagged as ambush, so we need to take care of them as well. And we have 600 cells, so I'm gonna be using that as well. So yeah, this map is mostly just about huge fights. Huge, easily cheesable fights. Okay. There's another 8 enemies left, and one of them is inside of this room. But honestly, the biggest threat here is the Archvile, which is now dead, so after that all you need to do is just hose down the Spider Mastermind with the plasma gun. And that's pretty much it. I think there's one more Archvile inside here. Oh, you're not dead? Okay. There's 5 more enemies left. I'm not sure where. Probably in a secret. No, I found all the secrets. But this is a playtest, so I shouldn't really be too concerned if I didn't kill all the enemies, but at the same time I'm pretty sure I killed everyone over there. Maybe in here? Ah yeah, there's probably some enemies left in the dark corridor. I probably, yeah, I missed some I missed a cubby here, I think. No, not here. Here. Okay, there we go. Now that's all of them dead. that was the map 14 base XUZ or XUZ, not sure. Not sure which is British and which one is American. A bit of a long map, 30 minutes. Easy, again, a bit of an easy map, a bit of a breather map. Maps, the fights are, they're easily cheesable. The map and honestly, the hardest part of the map is the start, where you're kind of starting to scrounge up ammunition and finding your way around. The ammunition is plentiful. You always have just tons of it, probably because the most of the enemies on this map are again hitscanners, so you're not going to want for bullets or shells, probably, unless you're extremely wasteful. Architecture is grand and huge, and kind of reminiscent of some TNT maps. So yeah, that's all I can say about this map. It's enjoyable. Do I think something should be changed? Maybe the fight should be a bit harder to just run away from. But then again, maybe it was the intention of the author to make this map a bit easier. That being said, I think this map is easy in a bit of an unfun way. Not because you're overpowered and you just mow down enemies, although you do have a lot of ammunition and health, but because it kind of feels a bit cheap to just open and close doors on enemies all the time. I mean, it's done like 3 or 4 times in this map. 3, I think. First in the red key room, and then red key door, and then the final fight. The next map is the map 15, Dead Zone 2. So, speaking about TNT homages, this is just a straight up remake of the map of the TNT's map of map 15. I didn't play this map before. I just opened the door and ran around a bit. So I did play it, but I didn't beat it. So when I do play it in the next episode, it's going to be a semi-blind playthrough. But what I can say from just running around a bit is it's a pretty faithful rendition of the map of the TNT's map 15. And this one does seem to have a lot of a couple of TNT inspired maps, especially I think it was MAP14, MAP03 with the homage to TNT's MAP03. So in the next episode, see you on the map 15, Dead Zone 2.